The people that already are diehard loving the game are going to keep loving the game. And the people anywhere close to on the fence or just playing the game casually or passively might just be like, oh, I haven't logged in a week. How the heck are you, everybody? I am Fastidious. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to break down in all the detail you need the Flamescale Frenzy Event. I'm going to try to split the video into two parts. The first part will be pretty quick, where I just give you all the facts. What is the Flamescale Frenzy? What are the smaller events that comprise it? All that stuff, just the cold hard facts, the information you need to know, just so you're aware of everything that is going on for this week or so that we're getting this Flamescale Frenzy. Then the second half, that is when I will give my opinion, my takes. So we're going to go full objective, just, giving you the facts, and then full subjective, giving you my opinion. Without further ado, let's get right on into it. Let's kick it off with this event preview for the Flamescale Frenzy.
Fastidious.
Fastidious.
All right, guys, so this thing basically is like Lizard Day or Lizard Week. It was supposed to come a month ago. It is arriving now. You'll see a nice picture of Salazar here. If we scroll down, the first event that is a part of this, it's no coincidence we're seeing Salazar here, because Salazar is one of the 3 rated up heroes on this 2x by 15x event on both rare summoning crystals and legendary divine summoning crystals. We have 3 cool heroes here. We've got Trusk, Salazar, and Fasti. For me, Fasti is the most exciting out of this bunch. If you do not have any of them, he's going to help you a lot to progress in Guild Boss 2. I will be doing my Should You Summon later on today. It's going to be a pretty short one, pretty straight to the point, but basically directly addressing anyone that I think should be summoning on this banner. Spoiler alert, I do not think that many people should be. So a 2x by 15x, that is nice. Higher chances to get legendaries. And then if you want these heroes, once you hit legendaries, a then higher chance that it's going to be one of these 3. Pretty good heroes. All of these guys are above average heroes. They're quite strong. Not game-changing heroes. Fasti game-changing for Guild Boss 2, but the rest, very strong in specific places. But, this is not a Zilla 2 Hex 2x by 15x, if you know what I'm saying. Now we're getting skins. We've got the Frigid Fortress Trust skin. I like this one. This is like the Ice Godzilla look. Pretty cool. Tribal necklace around his neck. It's a nice look. Only available right now through purchase, through cash money. Same thing for, bass guitarist Salazar over here. Looks like we got 4 strings on this thing. He looks pretty cool. Again, purchasable only through cash money, through the shop. The Thunderstrum Shredder. They should call him the Thunderstrum Strummer, right? I don't know. Then we've got this, the entire event as a whole. They're saying everything that's going to come with it. The scroll exploration, that is a thing where you do tasks and you get little rewards. Then the engravers exhibition, that's where you unlock the ability to kind of flip tiles, engrave tiles, and you get little rewards. These 2 things and everything else coming with them for the Flamescale Frenzy also come with a nice redeem shop, which I will show shortly. And you can get things like Avatar's Borders and Salazar's exclusive artifact. All right. So this is the celebration. Here's a preview of the rewards. We'll talk about that when we do the redeem shop. And then also, probably the easiest, the best thing, just a simple 5-day sign-in. In total, you're getting 250 diamonds, 200 stamina, 1,000 of the special currency for the Flamescale redeem shop, and then 2 rare summoning crystals. Nothing here mind-blowing, but hey, it's fine. Got about 2.5 days left in the scroll exploration. The engravers exhibition begins tomorrow, so we still have time on that. Let's get into any extra specifics they may have skipped in this preview. Let's go here. You'll see the total duration of the entire thing is from 2 days ago, as I said, on Tuesday, until September the 18th, a day before my birthday. I'll already be back in New York by then. Pretty cool. And then the redeem period extends 1 day through the duration of my birthday, the 19th. You guys all care about that, right? The event sign-in, as long as it's happening anywhere between the 10th when it began and then the 16th, which will be Monday, you can start getting those login rewards. There are 5 days of them. Then the scroll exploration, this one's already underway. Essentially, there are 16 tasks you have to do, and you kind of just go scroll by scroll or like square by square. You guys have probably already seen this. Each one comes with a nice little reward. At the end, there's a big global reward. You get some nice redeem currency, as well as, I believe it's 50 diamonds if you share it. You guys all know there's ways to share it without actually sharing it, so it's a free 50 diamonds. That probably is the best rewards I've seen so far, but basically it's just sprinkled sporadic freebies for the next 9 days, or I guess now it's 1 week from today is when it formally ends. Obviously started 2 days ago. The Engravers exhibition, pretty similar. You're gonna have tasks, and those earn you engraved rings. You use those to try to match like target patterns. Very simple little game here, but as you go, you're gonna get little rewards, all culminating in the Komodo skin. Komodo is a free fusible epic hero. Apparently we needed a skin for him. My opinions, I'm going to try to keep them inside. That will come very shortly after we finish this. Then we've got the actual summoning event that begins tomorrow. It is going to last until September the 16th, which is kind of crazy. That is until the end of Tuesday. So it's a full 5 days of summoning. So when you pull, your chance to hit a legendary hero is doubled. And once you hit a legendary hero, there's a 15 times chance or a rated up chance that it will be one of these three. It's the legendary Nightmare Fighter Salazar, the legendary Infernal Healer Fasti, and the legendary Esotericist Defender Trusk. Also, they're doing a rate up on Komodo, which is like cool. We're getting the skin. He's already free and fusible. Also Scorch, who is terrible, and Nazim, who is really, really, really good for progression, specifically for phase 1 of Guild Boss 2. Incredibly niche, but a strong hero. Then there is also crazy summoning. So if you don't want the 15x rate up on those lizards, you have just your normal 2x on legendary heroes. And then we also have a time-limited ancient summoning, no rate up. Just, do you want to pull ancients? This is the time to do it. That will last from Saturday until Tuesday as well. So lots of times to summon. We've gone over it all. I gave you all the facts. Now, please, let me say what I think about this. It's a bogus event, man. I mean, we can only complain so much because there's lots of little freebies that you'll pick up along your way. This stuff is not negligible. You know, let's go here. Let's show the scroll exploration. I finished this, you know, in total, you're getting a ton of redeem currency. What is this? 2,600, 4,000 redeem currency. Along the way, you're getting some stamina potions. You are getting, you know, some summons, some diamonds, little things here and there. Nothing game breaking, nothing too exciting. You'll click through all this when it comes. If we look here, when the Engravers exhibition comes tomorrow, it will be more of the same. Nice rewards, not like insignificant rewards, but nothing so thrilling. I guess the big coup of the whole thing is Salazar's exclusive artifact. You see, I bought it. I already actually pulled a copy of it once, so now it's like, yay, my Salazar artifact is promo 1. But me, like many people, like I don't have Salazar. A lot of you guys probably don't have Salazar. I think it's cool when they do this in conjunction with like Dahlia or Honora or Lust back in the day, because these are heroes that people kind of had control over going and getting. You know, if they wanted to do it with a fusion hero, I think that would, like Helga, when they did that, that was very cool. Salazar's just a random hero. It's like a 2x by 15x, but I'd say the vast majority of players don't have him. And if you do, I mean, that means you probably have a lot of heroes and you might have outgrown him. I guess that's a good transition into the banner. All in all, there's nice stuff here. You'll end up buying literally everything and having tons of currency left over to buy gold. So if you're early game, mid game, you know, it's a good way to get gold. On my Epics account, I've purchased like a ton of the gold already. I've also been farming a lot of artifact material raid there. So my gold supply has certainly gone up, but overall, just nothing here is that interesting. These daily rewards, with everything going on right now in the game, like they should be giving you guys a divine summon or something to give 5 ancient summons, something to get people excited, because this just isn't exciting. And I know it's a cute idea to do Lizard Day, and when they originally planned it, it kind of was a gap in the schedule, it felt like, so it might have made sense. But these heroes, I mean, I'm gonna save it for my should you summon. They're not going to make money off this. Like the true degens or the newer players as well, people that feel like they need to summon or desperately want to summon, will still summon, but that would be the case even if it was just a 2x banner, right? This is not motivating the vast majority of players to go summon more. The whole thing to me is just a fart. It's not that bad because we're getting freebies, but it's just not going to appease the masses that feel like the game's in a rut. Because in my opinion, it's weird because I'm about to say, in my opinion, something's objective. In my opinion, I think it's really easy to look at the game and think the game is in a rut right now. Some of it of their own doing, some of it not. I'm not pointing fingers right now. I'm just saying a lot of people are going to look at the game right now and be like, either I like the game, I'll keep playing, or nothing's keeping my interest, I'm going to leave. Like, that's kind of it. No one's being like, I like the game and wow, they're keeping me engaged. It's like the people that already are diehard loving the game are going to keep loving the game. And the people anywhere close to on the fence or just playing the game casually or passively might just be like, oh, I haven't logged in a week. That's kind of how I feel. Maybe I'm feeling a little pessimistic just because, yeah, I like the game a ton. I freaking love the game. I love making content for it. You know, my livelihood is tied to it. So it's tough to see. And I feel like part of it's out of their hands. But I mean, this event, right? Let's just break it down one more time. A summoning event people don't really want. Just find a single creator that's trying to get people pumped for this. Pharisee's cool, but you'll see in my should you summon, it is going to be short and sweet, baby. Then we've got the scroll exploration. It's like, yeah, nice freebies, cool, but like basic freebies, like stamina so you can play, a couple very basic summons you're not going to get anything out of, or the vast majority of people won't. An event sign-in with very, very middling rewards, and then an exhibition, which is basically going to be identical to what's going on in the scroll exploration. Good transition to talk about Komodo, or Komodo, whatever you guys want to call him. He is such an early game, basic, boring hero. Some people might use him for a little while just because he's a good, reliable source of bleed, but everyone outgrows this hero. Everyone. So even like Greed, where they're introducing the Greed skin in Guild Wars, you can use Greed as a later endgame player even, depending on your account. No one will use Komodo. No one as you progress through the game. So it is a skin that will just sit there. This is akin to like an Ein skin, which they made purchasable, or the Theowen skin, which they made purchasable. But even Theowen, you can find like a PvP use for. Komodo, it's just, why even go design a skin for him if no one gets to enjoy it because no one uses him? And if you're using him, mark my words, log it in your brain, think back to that Fastidious video you saw a couple months ago, and you'll be like, oh, he's right, I don't use him anymore. Everyone outgrows this hero. Everyone. There are enough bleeders now, and we're going to be getting, hopefully in the near future, but certainly in the future, we are going to get a new, reliable, accessible, extremely potent bleed hero legendary in Kagiri. Anyone that was still stuck with Komodo at that point will have completely moved on. I mean, it's just weird, like this lizard thing. If they want to make it a one-off and not a feature thing, I get it. I mean, one-off might be the right word, but you know, it's like a holdover event, and maybe that's how they anticipate it in August. But boy, just because you created it, I think you need to have the perspective to know this event's just not gonna. I mean, let me know if I'm wrong. I think to most people this objectively feels like, and again, that's oxymoronic because I'm saying it feels objectively, but you know what I'm saying. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I think to most of you, you probably feel like I do, that this event is like, I guess technically it's better than nothing, but boy, is it impossible to get excited about. There's no, like, if they had even just, and maybe Apple's blocking them, who knows, but there was like a couple stages, and then there was like a Flamescale rush, and you had all these lizard mobs coming at you, and it was some kind of mode, an AoE mode, or a melee mode, or a marksman mode, whatever, where you had to mow them down, and there was a leaderboard. Then we got a little content. That doesn't even sound that hard to make, but what do I know? With this, it's like basically login events. This is super, super simple, do very basic quests. Anyone that wants to, you can just refresh till you find the easy ones. You can knock the whole thing out in 30 minutes, tops probably. The same thing is it will be identical with the Engravers exhibition that starts tomorrow. This is literally a sign-in event. So these are, you know, practically sign-in events. This is literally a sign-in event. And then the rewards, I mean, we're talking like a 5-star psychic power. You eventually have a stockpile of this so high. Like, again, this is nice for early and mid game. It's nice for my Epics account. But as you play the game, you have a stockpile so high, it's insignificant. A single epic skill crystal, not getting people out of bed in the morning. The skill dust for legendaries, it's okay. The gold, if you need it, it's okay. The skill crystal, that's nice. The avatar, the border, why not? I think this was 3 summons, sure. And then the Salazar artifact, yeah, it's like his best artifact if you have him. But if you have him, it's a pretty good chance you don't use him. And if you do have him and you use him, then yeah, you're the 20% that lucked out with this. All in all, it's just weird. It's just weird. It feels like a huge waste of resources and man hours and labor to have created something that I do not anticipate is resonating with the player base. So that's part of me wanting to make this video. Is it resonating with you guys? Is this cool? Probably not. And I know there are extenuating circumstances, but regardless, I need to still give commentary and share my thoughts. That's how I feel. That's what I feel I need to do, at least. And this in conception alone, I think, is just no good. There are going to be the people that really want a Faircy, which would have been me if I hadn't pulled him, if they didn't just run a Faircy Hex banner. And those people that don't have him will be excited about this, and that's cool. We'll talk about it later tonight. But a lot of those people are like me, and they canceled this event because of the update issues. So they reran the Hex and Faircy banner, and then they got Faircy. So now those people aren't going for this. So let me know if that's you too. I would say, let's just keep the numbers even. If there were 10 people that were excited about this banner when it was first leaked, now that they had it delayed and then they reran the Faircy Hex banner, I'd say now it's 4 people as opposed to the 10. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe other people didn't get lucky, but a lot of people were saving for Faircy for a while, and I think probably already snagged him. He's a common bucket legendary. That's all I have to really say on the matter, guys. You can tell I'm pretty intentionally trying not to be that pessimistic, but I'm also finding that kind of hard. I don't know. I think this event is just like if this was like we were getting an event every month and then this was like the 2 weeks in between the every month event, that dead period, we would get something like this, that's a win because it's something. It technically is something. On the binary, is it something? Is it not something? It is something. It's a 1, it's not a 0, but it's no more than that. You know, compare this to like the Lust event back in the day, right? Or the rumored Kagiri event we've been seeing stuff for. And I know they probably wish they could be running stuff like that, but I just think I think they're running on borrowed time and they need to give the players something to chew on. I really do think that. Let me know if you agree, guys. Let me know if this was helpful, if you enjoyed the beginning where I just broke it down. It's fairly simple, but I did want to have it covered on my channel. I have a fairly big reach, and I know there are newer players that some things aren't as obvious to, so I did want to cover that. Sorry for any negativity. I'm actively like trying not to be that. All in all, I've been having a lot of fun with my Epix account, so it's weird, but like knowing how you feel the first time playing through and how exciting something like a good event can be, this ain't it. This ain't it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have not subscribed yet, please do subscribe, especially if you made it this late into the video. We're like 17 minutes into the video. Hit that subscribe button. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments. I'm in a chatty mood. I want to engage with you guys. Let me know if you agree, disagree, somewhere in between. Let's get into it. Absolutely give it a thumbs up. Share with your mother. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Fastidious. I'll see you later on tonight for the Should You Summon on this specific banner. And yeah, see you real soon. Bye.
Fastidious.